what's going on my Pokemon? Yeah. Alright, let's retry that. Yo, what's going on my Pokemon people? It's me, JCreams14 here with my week 2 of the NBA Team Builder against my good buddy Dom. Dom and I, we go way back, way back to the old admin days when it was just like 4 admins, and now it's at 8 or 7 or something like that. But anyways, this is our team that we have against him. His team is on the top, ours is on the bottom. And that's just what we can bring from, but this is the team that I'm about to show you that I built to counter team his. And anyways, so yeah, we're going to lead off with our captain here, Mega Blastoise, aka Kiryu, which actually means torrent in Japanese if anybody didn't know that. But yeah, so it's rocking Aura Sphere, Scald, Dark Pulse, and Ice Beam. 4 attack, Blastoise again. Just because I don't think that he's going to bring rocks. I think the only things that get rocks on his team are the Mawile and the Aerodactyl. Mawile could be packing rocks, but I don't know. I didn't really feel like it would be. But anyways, so yeah, we got Kiryu the Blastoise here with Rain Dish. And not that that really matters, just I thought maybe there's a very, very slight chance that he would bring Suicune with Rain Dance, but it's whatever. Anyways, yeah, we got max special attack yet again, and enough speed to outspeed Haxorus after Sticky Webs. And yeah, that's what I calced for. And yeah, so we got 152 in HP, 8 in special defense. And yeah, so that's just really good coverage for his team. Moving on, we have Chemistry. We decided to make him shiny just because he looks more like Chemistry with those green tubes this time. But anyways, we got a Scarfed Kyurem Black with Terravolt, which actually is Mold Breaker. A couple of my friends brought that to my attention from the NBA draft analysis video. I hadn't realized that before. But anyways, yeah, this is, again, just a really offensive Kyurem. We decided to Scarf it this time just in case we weren't able to get those webs up. And but yeah, anyways, we have enough speed to outspeed his whole team after webs, actually. And yeah, so we got Earth Power, Fusion Bolt, Outrage, and Ice Beam. Really just great coverage for his team, especially Earth Power, because the only things that don't take any damage from Earth Power are the Mandibuzz and the Aerodactyl, which both die to an Ice Beam. Or actually, I think Mandibuzz dies to, or like Ice Beam or Fusion Bolt. They just do massive damage. And then Outrage again is just there for damage. The only thing that he can counter me with is the Mawile, which does not want to take an Earth Power anyways. So yeah, this is our Kyurem. Just lots of attack, lots of, or not a lot of speed, but enough speed to outspeed what I need it to outspeed. So anyways, moving on to our final like offensive oriented mon. We have Luchador the Embor rocking with a Life Orb, Reckless ability, Reckless Flame Charge, Reckless Wild Charge are just absolute crazy damage. And we also have the Sucker Punch there for priority, just in case we can't kill with one of our harder hitting moves, but then just to just get a little cleanup in there. But anyways, yeah, we have max attack and enough speed again to outspeed that Haxorus at -1 from the sticky webs. So yeah, that 216 is the magic number for the Blastoise and the Emboar. But moving on to our more defensive-oriented mons, we have Flippers the Mew. This is a max defensive Mew, just because he's got a lot of physically offensive mons. The only special mons that I see are the Suicune, possibly Victini, but not usually, the Stunfisk, and the Simisage. So that's like 3.5 Mons on his 11 team roster that are special attackers. And anyways, Mew can handle those pretty well anyways. So we got the counter there, the counter Mew, just in case he wants to hit me with one of those physical attacks, because I know that I can eat it up. And knockoff is there for like the Doublade if he wants to swap that in, like maybe set up with a Swords Dancer or Shadow Sneak. That's also why we have Roar, so that he can't set up on me with like Haxorus or Doublade or even the Aerodactyl. And then Stealth Rock is there just because it hits a lot of his team really hard, like the Victini, the Aerodactyl, the Manabuzz, and yeah. So I think we'll be able, this Mew should put in a lot of work just because it nothing on his team can really kill it. Like with the Stealth Rock Roar, if it wants to set up, I can just roar it out. The only thing that could really hurt me is like maybe a Heal Bell Toxic Umbreon with like foul play. But anyways, yeah. So that is our Mew, and then we have Splat again, just a random SP name that I thought of. And this is again Focus Sash with enough speed to outspeed his Victini without Scarf. And yeah, so this is just a Compound Eyes, hard hitting, sticky web setting, thunder waving Galvantula. Like if he wants to come in with the Aerodactyl or Mandibuzz, I'm gonna click Thunder. But if that doesn't work, then Thunder Wave. For some odd reason, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, we got the sticky web there just because it slows down so much of his team, and we can easily just take out the Mandibuzz if he wants to try to bring that into Defog. And yeah, Thunder just hits really hard, especially with that 30% chance to paralyze. It's really helpful. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're rocking with Galvantula. And again, to round it out, we have Bliss the Togekiss. This is so much like my last team that I built for Adrian, but just a little bit different moves. This is actually a sweeper Togekiss with with max HP or 248 in HP, 20 in defense because I said his team's more defensive or physically offensive orientated, and we got the rest in special attack. So we got the Nasty Plot Air Slash Dazzling Gleam Heatwave set, which hits basically all of his team for, well, not, yeah, for pretty much super effective damage, like except for the Stunfisk and the Suicune. So I will have to weaken the Suicune a bit, but it can't do a whole lot to Togekiss just because it's so bulky. I mean, Ice Beam is there, but at plus, I mean, if we get two Nasty Plots up, that Suicune is not going to want to be taking Air Slashes. And, but yeah, anyways, this is just a really great Mon here. And the Heat Wave is basically for the Mawile and the Doublade if that wants to try and switch in to me, because Heat Wave really hits it hard. But anyways, that's going to be my team builder against Dom. Thank you guys for checking it out. Be sure to stay tuned for the battles. Should be super fun. Dom and I always have great battles. But anyways, thank you guys again for watching. I'm going to head out. See you later.